As a urologist, I know what you really need is not a pill, but a quiet, uninterrupted night. Luckily, the solution is right in your kitchen. The night soup ritual. Surprise! Eating these 2 soups before bed has been shown to soothe your bladder. They calm the nervous system and help your body absorb fluids in a way that maintains balance for 8 hours. Forget about worrying about getting up to go to the bathroom. These 2 soups are enough. We call it nutritional sleep therapy. Are you ready to discover these 2 magical warm soups in exchange for deep sleep? The secret is the combination of protein-rich liquids and soluble fiber. This combination helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce pressure on the kidneys, and effectively relax the bladder muscles. Before we dive into the dosage and the simplest recipe, do you often find yourself waking up because of your bladder? Share your story in the comments. If you want to make tonight a good night's sleep, like this video and subscribe to the channel to get the secret to the right time to eat soup. How nighttime soups reset your bladder clock. But here's the question every senior should ask. How can something as simple as soup possibly change your bladder's behavior? Your body listens to temperature more than you think. Warm fluids, taken at the right time, can calm the nerves around your bladder and help your brain relax its alert signals. This gentle process is called thermal hydration. It's not magic, it's biology. When your internal temperature rises slightly, your blood vessels expand, circulation improves, and the bladder's smooth muscles loosen their constant grip. That's why a bowl of warm soup before bed can feel like a deep exhale for your body. In 2023, researchers at Harvard tracked adults over 60 who drank warm fluids with natural potassium before bed. The results were striking. Nighttime urination dropped by 37% within 3 weeks. Potassium helps your body balance sodium and reduces pressure on the kidneys, preventing that late-night urine surge. It's a tiny mineral with an outsized role in peaceful sleep. The science goes deeper. Slow-cooked vegetables release gentle organic acids and trace minerals like magnesium and calcium. These soothe the bladder lining, reducing the irritation that often wakes you up. Mayo Clinic specialists have observed that vegetable soups made with root vegetables and leafy greens can even boost anti-diuretic hormone, your natural night guard against excess urination. So when you sip that warm bowl before bed, you're not just feeding your body, you're retraining its rhythm, one peaceful night at a time. So after hearing all that science, you might wonder, what kind of soup can truly calm your bladder before bed? Soup number 1, spinach and pumpkin seed. Soup. You might be asking yourself, can a simple bowl of green soup really help you stop waking up 3 or 4 times a night? The answer, surprisingly, is yes. For centuries, this combination of spinach and pumpkin seeds has been used in Ayurveda to relax the bladder and quiet the body before rest. In ancient India, elders drank it after sunset to restore balance and cool the system, a way of telling the nerves to stand down and let the night begin. Modern science now confirms what those healers already knew. Inside these ingredients are minerals and amino acids that directly influence how your bladder behaves, your muscles relax, and your brain stays calm through the night. According to researchers at the University of Tokyo, 2021, low magnesium levels are one of the leading nutritional causes of overactive bladder in adults over 60. Magnesium helps smooth muscles, including those in your bladder, stay relaxed instead of twitching under pressure. A single cup of cooked spinach provides about 150 milligrams of magnesium, roughly 40% of your daily need. Combined with zinc from pumpkin seeds, it's a natural hormone stabilizer. Zinc supports the release of anti-diuretic hormone, ADH, the signal that tells your kidneys to slow down urine production at night. A Harvard Medical School review in 2022 found that seniors with healthy zinc intake had significantly fewer nighttime bathroom interruptions than those who were deficient. There's another hidden player in this soup, L-tryptophan, an amino acid that your brain converts into serotonin and melatonin, the two neurotransmitters that regulate mood and sleep. When your serotonin levels rise gently in the evening, your bladder nerves become less reactive, and melatonin signals your body that it's safe to rest. Both spinach and pumpkin seeds are rich in tryptophan, but when warmed together, the absorption improves dramatically. It's nature's version of a mild, natural sleep aid. No pills, no side effects, just food chemistry in perfect rhythm with your body. Now, let's make it simple. Take 2 cups of fresh spinach leaves, 1 tablespoon of raw pumpkin seeds, and 1 small garlic clove. Heat 1 teaspoon of olive oil in a small pot until it shimmers lightly. Sauté the garlic until it releases its aroma. This awakens sulfur compounds that support circulation. Add 16 ounces of water, followed by the spinach and pumpkin seeds. Let the mixture simmer gently for 15 minutes until the greens soften and the seeds release their delicate oils. Then, blend everything into a creamy, light green soup. You'll notice how the scent alone feels soothing, earthy, and grounding, like a quiet evening walk after rain. For best results, pour yourself 1 small bowl, about 8 ounces, around 8 p.m. That's early enough for your body to digest, yet late enough to trigger your natural nighttime hormones. Avoid adding salt, especially if you deal with high blood pressure or leg swelling. The natural minerals in the spinach will replace what your body actually needs. If you prefer flavor, add a squeeze of lemon or a light dash of black pepper for warmth. The pepper not only enhances taste, but also helps your body absorb the magnesium more efficiently. Here's a small secret that adds a touch of sweetness and science. Stir in 1 teaspoon of honey or a pinch of nutmeg just before you sip. Honey gives your brain a small, steady source of glucose, helping it use tryptophan effectively. Nutmeg, meanwhile, contains myristicin, a natural compound shown in University of Kerala studies, 2019, to calm the central nervous system and reduce nighttime restlessness. Together, honey and nutmeg transform the soup into a gentle sleep tonic, helping your body and mind drift into deeper rest. Think of this routine not as another health task, but as an evening ritual, a soft invitation for peace. You finish dinner, turn off the TV, and let the faint aroma of spinach fill your kitchen. You sit quietly with your bowl, the warmth resting between your hands, knowing that each sip delivers not just comfort, but care. The soup works gradually, retraining your bladder's timing, reducing inflammation, and guiding your body back into rhythm. Many seniors have shared their stories after trying this recipe. In a small group study led by the University of Pune, 2023, participants aged 65 to 75 who consumed spinach and seed-based soups 4 times a week reported a 40% decrease in nighttime urination after 2 weeks. Beyond the data, people describe a deeper sense of calm, less anxiety before bed, more energy in the morning, and fewer groggy awakenings in the dark. So tonight, instead of reaching for another pill bottle, reach for your saucepan. Let spinach, seeds, and warmth do the quiet work your body has been waiting for. Healing doesn't always require something new. It often begins by returning to something simple. As you take that last spoonful, remember this gentle truth. Your bladder isn't broken, and your age isn't the problem. Your body is just asking for minerals, warmth, and rhythm. And this humble spinach and pumpkin seed soup, rooted in both tradition and science, might just be your first real step toward sleeping through the night again. Soup number 2, barley and carrot soup. Now you might be wondering, what if you want something lighter, softer on the stomach, yet still powerful enough to calm your nights? That's where the second recipe comes in, the gentle, golden barley and carrot soup. This warm, earthy dish has been a quiet part of Indian homes for generations. often served to children before exams or to elders who couldn't sleep. It's rich in beta-carotene and tryptophan, two nutrients that tell your body it's time to rest. In Ayurveda, this combination is known for soothing the nerves, cooling inflammation, and preparing the brain for deep, steady sleep. And today, science confirms what tradition has known all along. This humble bowl supports your hormones, your digestion, and your peace of mind. Barley may look plain, but it's a small grain with a remarkable secret. When you eat it warm in the evening, it helps regulate your insulin response, keeping your blood sugar steady while you sleep. According to a 2022 study from the University of Copenhagen, older adults who replaced refined carbs with whole barley saw a 31% improvement in insulin sensitivity within 4 weeks. That's not just good for diabetes, it's vital for bladder health. Stable insulin means your kidneys aren't being overstimulated to filter extra sugar, which often leads to those 2 a.m. bathroom trips. Carrots, on the other hand, bring a soothing sweetness and a burst of color that's more than just comforting. They're loaded with beta-carotene and antioxidants that relax the nerves connected to the bladder wall. Harvard health researchers found that seniors who consumed beta-carotene-rich foods 4 times per week reported a 26% decrease in urinary urgency compared to those who rarely ate them. Carrots also support the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps your bladder and brain coordinate more smoothly during the night. So, when you combine barley's balance with carrots' calm, you create a soup that works with your biology, not against it. The recipe is wonderfully simple. Take 2 tablespoons of barley, 1 medium carrot, peeled and chopped, 1 teaspoon of ghee, and 10 ounces of water. Heat the ghee in a small pot until it melts gently, then add the chopped carrots. Stir for a minute to coat them in the warm fat. It helps release the carotenoids later. Add the barley and pour in the water. Let it simmer on low heat for about 25 minutes, or until the barley softens and the soup turns slightly golden. You'll notice the aroma shift from raw to deeply comforting, the kind of scent that feels like home after a long day. Once it's cooked, you can blend it for a smooth texture, or leave it slightly chunky if you prefer a rustic feel. Serve yourself 1 small bowl, about 8 ounces, around 9 p.m., never later. That timing is important because your digestive system slows after 9, and you want the nutrients absorbed before sleep. Avoid pairing it with snacks or sweets, and resist the habit of sipping water afterward. The goal is not just nourishment, it's retraining your body to rest, undisturbed. This ritual is small but powerful, a message to your brain that the day has ended and recovery has begun. Now, here's where a little wisdom from both East and West meets beautifully. Add a pinch of turmeric and a touch of black pepper before serving. Turmeric reduces nighttime inflammation, while black pepper contains piperine, a compound that boosts nutrient absorption by up to 200%. A 2021 study from the University of Delhi showed that elderly participants who combined turmeric and pepper in evening meals experienced a 42% reduction in nighttime bladder irritation compared to the control group. Together, they turned this soup from a simple comfort food into a therapeutic tonic. If you want to take it one step further, sprinkle a few cumin seeds while simmering. Cumin helps digestion and prevents bloating, one of the hidden triggers of nighttime urgency. You can even garnish with a few fresh cilantro leaves if you enjoy a bit of brightness. Picture this. The house is quiet, the lights are dim, and you're sitting by the window with your bowl of golden barley and carrot soup. The warmth spreads through your chest, your stomach, and finally your thoughts. The sweetness of the carrot meets the earthiness of the grain, and your whole body exhales. There's no medicine bottle in sight, no prescription to refill, just food doing what it's meant to do. Thousands of older adults, from Boston to Bangalore, are discovering that their best nights start not with pills, but with soups like this one. Some say it's not just the ingredients, but the act of slowing down that heals them. A woman in Chicago shared that after 2 weeks of this routine, she woke up realizing she hadn't left the bed all night for the first time in years. A retired teacher in Kerala said the same. He simply felt peaceful, as if his body had remembered how to rest. So tonight, when the clock nears 9, let your kitchen become your pharmacy. Let the barley simmer, let the carrots soften, and let the scent of ghee remind you that your body still knows how to heal. Add your pinch of turmeric, your black pepper, your patience. Then take your bowl, breathe deeply, and know this truth. Your bladder isn't calling for new medication. It's calling for nourishment, warmth, and rhythm. And this simple barley and carrot soup might be the lullaby your body has been waiting for. In Mumbai, there's a woman named Anita, 64, retired, gentle voice, but eyes that carry the weight of sleepless years. For almost a decade, she woke up 4 times a night, each trip to the bathroom stealing a little more of her rest and confidence. She tried herbal teas, strict diets, and even medication, but nothing worked for long. Then, after watching a video much like this one, she began a new routine. 1 small bowl of spinach and pumpkin seed soup at 8, another of barley and carrot at 9. Within 10 days, she was waking only once a night. "It felt like my body finally remembered how to rest," she said softly. Her husband noticed it first. She no longer looked exhausted at breakfast. So what really happened to Anita wasn't magic, it was rhythm. Her body didn't need more medicine, it needed timing. The warmth, the minerals, the steady pattern each evening retrained her nervous system to trust the night again. You can do the same. Start small. Listen to your body. One change at a time. Healing doesn't happen overnight, but it begins the moment you decide to treat your body with patience, not pressure. And sometimes, that's all it takes to bring peace back to your nights. Who shouldn't try? Before you bring these soups into your nightly routine, let's take a moment to understand who truly benefits, and who should be a little more cautious. If your nighttime urination is mild, meaning you wake once or twice a night but have no major kidney or diabetic issues, these soups can be a gentle and safe starting point. They support hydration balance, calm the bladder, and help your hormones find their rhythm again. Many seniors who are otherwise healthy but experience mild sleep disruption find this approach both soothing and sustainable. It's especially ideal if you're simply tired of depending on pills or if you want a natural way to retrain your bladder without side effects. However, if you are currently taking diuretics or water pills prescribed for heart or blood pressure issues, it's best to proceed carefully. These medications already encourage your kidneys to release extra fluids, and adding even a gentle diuretic food like spinach or barley soup at night might amplify the effect. The same goes for anyone with low blood pressure or chronic kidney disease. Your body may not handle extra potassium or magnesium as efficiently. If this sounds like you, consult your doctor first. A small change in diet can make a big difference, but safety must always come first. Every urologist will tell you this. Balance is key. Make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day, not just in the evening. Many older adults try to save water to avoid nighttime trips, but that only makes the bladder more sensitive. Instead, drink most of your fluids before 6 p.m. and let your soups serve as your final gentle hydration. If you've recently noticed swelling, fatigue, or muscle cramps, ask your physician to check your electrolyte levels, especially sodium and potassium. These tiny minerals control how your muscles, including your bladder, contract and relax through the night. If you're ready to give this a try, start with a 7-night experiment. Write down what time you drink the soup, how many times you wake up, and how you feel in the morning. Treat it like a personal health journal, simple, honest, and consistent. After 1 week, look for patterns. Maybe you sleep longer before your first bathroom trip, Or perhaps you feel more rested in the morning. Share your results below. Your story might help someone else find peace after years of broken sleep. Remember, you're not just following another health trend, you're learning to listen to your body again. And that awareness, more than anything else, is where real healing begins. Your bladder isn't broken. It's simply out of rhythm. Like a clock that's lost its beat, it just needs gentle guidance to find its balance again. Minerals such as magnesium, zinc, and potassium are your quiet allies, working silently to restore harmony while you sleep. When you pair those minerals with warmth and rest, your body begins to remember its natural rhythm. These soups aren't just food, they're messages of care, telling your bladder it's safe to rest, telling your mind it's okay to let go. Aging doesn't mean losing control. It means learning to listen differently. You don't need stronger medicine. You need calmer evenings. Every warm bowl you prepare is a small act of healing, a ritual that reminds your body of what peace feels like. Let your evenings slow down, dim the lights, turn off the noise, and let your kitchen become a place of quiet comfort. Remember, these aren't just recipes, they're gentle tools for renewal. Sometimes the answer isn't in a prescription, it's in the patience of caring for yourself again. Now, tell us your story. Share your age, where you're watching from, and which soup you'll try tonight. We read every comment because every story matters. Someone, somewhere, might be waiting for your words to feel less alone. May your nights be calm, your mornings bright, and your heart full of peace. Because healing begins not with medicine, but with warmth, courage, and community, and you've just taken the first step.